So let's talk about the Farley brothers. Fun-filled, wild and crazy love story flick. There's something about Mary. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D. And this time around, I bring to you a review of the 1998 rom-com There's Something About Mary, released by Fox, directed by Pierre and Bobby Farley, after doing Dumb and Dumber and Kingpin, starring Cameron Diaz as the title character of Mary, along with Ben Stiller, Matt Dillon, Lee Evans, and Chris Elliott, and a host of others. This film focuses on various men who are in love with this gal named Mary and vying for her affections. Anyway, I will tell you, this film is absolutely crazy. Now, I hadn't watched this in a long time. I rarely did take the time to watch this, but I recently rewatched this on Prime, and well, it's brought back the funniness and what have you. Anyway, the film was a pretty big success for them and won lots of awards and what have you, especially for Cameron Diaz. Yeah, because Diaz won New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best Actress, as well as an MTV Movie Award, and an American Comedy Award, and a Blockbuster Entertainment Award, and all that stuff. Her performance was nominated for a Golden Globe, and so was the film, and it also won 4 out of 8 of its MTV Movie Award nominations, including the big one itself, Best Movie, which, of course, I remember Ben Stiller hosted the MTV Movie Awards the year this came out, as a matter of fact. Anyway, let's get into our story. In 1985, 16-year-old high school student Theodore Stroman, or Ted, is about to go on a prom date with his dream girl, Mary Jensen, when he gets his scrotum stuck in a zipper. Ouch. Yeah. He is hospitalized when it bleeds after being unzipped, which cancels their date. Ted subsequently loses contact with Mary. 13 years later, in 98, a 29-year-old Ted is still in love with her. On the advice of his best friend Dom, Ted hires private investigator Pat Healy to track her down. Healy discovers that she is an orthopedic surgeon living in Miami and spending time with her friends and her neighbor Magda, who is played by Lynn Shay. After observing her for a few days, Healy falls in love with Mary, and he returns to Providence and lies to Ted about her, telling him that she is overweight and has 4 kids by 3 different men. So Healy quits his job and returns to Miami to pursue her. He resorts to lying, cheating, and stalking to win Mary over. They spend several weeks dating before Tucker, Mary's friend, the British architect who uses crutches due to serious spine damage, exposes him as a fraud. Healy is enraged after eavesdropping on Tucker, who lies about Healy being a serial murderer. After subsequently tailing Tucker, Healy discovers him to be a fraud himself. He is an able-bodied American pizza delivery boy named Norm Phipps, who is also in love with Mary. Years earlier, Norm intentionally injured himself in order to get close to Mary, hoping that she would take him on as a patient. Although his injury has long since healed, he pretends to be disabled in order to gain Mary's sympathy, and he uses his friendship with her as a ploy to drive away any potential romantic rivals. Meanwhile, Ted finds out from one of his old classmates that Healy was lying about Mary. He then drives down to Florida to see her. During the drive down, Ted picks up a hitchhiker who turns out to be a mass murderer. The murderer leaves a body in Ted's car when Ted is unintentionally caught with a group of gay men while he tries to take a whiz. Ted is mistakenly arrested for the murder and bailed out by Dom after the police catch the real killer. After Ted finds Mary, they begin dating. He seems to have won her love until an anonymous letter exposes his connection with Pat, as she breaks contact with him. Yep. Yeah, that's especially when Ted's well, this is just the scene where Ted and Mary go out together. Ted's trying to jerk off and what have you, and apparently gets liquefied man juice, and it's well, I better not say a word. I don't want to gross y'all out or anything. It's and Mary thinks that's hair gel, and oh boy, hair sticks out just like this. Eh? Yeah, that's crazy. Woo. Okay. Now Ted confronts Pat and Norm, and Mary's accosted by Dom, who is revealed to be her ex-boyfriend Woogie, whom she has a restraining order against and was the one who sent the letter. He wants to reconnect with her as well, which she quickly refuses. So he tries to steal her shoes to satisfy his shoe fetish. All right, now to the ending, the last act. You know the procedure. 5 seconds to stop the video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid ending spoilers. If you've seen the movie, continue on after the 5 seconds. Thank you for your understanding like always. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Now Ted, Norm, and Pat arrive, and when Mary is finally together with all of her deceitful suitors, Ted realizes that the only one who did not resort to lying or manipulation to win over Mary was an ex-boyfriend named Brett, who he learns is National Football League quarterback Brett Favre. Norm had previously confessed to Ted that he lied to Mary about Brett insulting her brother Warren, who lives with an intellectual disability, which was why she ended the relationship. After reuniting Brett and Mary, Ted leaves tearfully until Mary catches up to him, saying, "I'd be happiest with you." Mary and Ted kiss while Jonathan Richman, who actually did the score for the movie, the music, as well as our narrator, yeah, in song that is accidentally shot by Magda's boyfriend, who was trying to shoot Ted, as he was also infatuated with Mary. Oh, end of story, friends. So, what did I think of There's Something About Mary? Well, I can tell you it's pretty funny in ways. It has some odd moments, but still, I find this to be a very entertaining, fun-filled flick. I mean, now this was the first of several flicks that the Fire Release would do with Fox. Of course, after this, they would do Me, Myself, and Irene. I was going to do that this month, but that's on hold for now. Same thing with another movie, Shallow Hal. I was going to review that. I was going to do Dumb and Dumber and forgot all about, but don't worry, I will review that sometime down the road. And well, they've done lots of other movies as well. But anyway, I thought the story was pretty good and what have you. The humor was absolutely crazy, especially when it involved Puffy, I believe, the dog. Yeah, when Pat's trying to bring that dog back to life, and when Ted gets into the fight with the dog, that is absolutely bonkers. It's extremely hysterical. Now, I love the performances we got from everybody. Cameron Diaz was the one who stole the show. I like Ben Stiller's performance as well. But anyway, everybody else was pretty darn good and pretty funny. We also had let's see, Jeffrey Tambor, Marky Post, Keith David, W. Earl Brown, Sarah Silverman, Candy Alexander, Willie Garson, Harlan Williams. Oh, the list goes on. But anyway, yeah, there's something about Mary is just one crazy flick, but you will laugh your head off if you give it a shot. So, would I recommend There's Something About Mary? Hell yeah, this is something you gotta check out. It is on Prime, but I don't know how long it's still gonna be on there. But if it's still on there, you gotta check out on there if you're a streaming fanatic. But you can still find it on physical media, though. Okay. But anyway, yeah, it's got a pretty good story. It's got great characters. The cast is really good. And the music's not too bad either. Like I said, Jonathan Richman did a pretty good job, especially with the narration of the story and song and what have you. So definitely look into There's Something About Mary if you have not seen it. But anyway, if you have seen it, what are your thoughts on this? Tell me what you thought about There's Something About Mary in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you, let's see, I'm trying to remember, it's tough to remember stuff since I'm getting old. Oh, I almost forgot one other thing. The film went on to make $369 million worldwide. I almost forgot about that, but yeah. Okay. But I might have a bonus video coming up. I can't guarantee you that unless my next Saturday morning TV log, and that's on Sweet Valley High. But I'll have more stuff to come up later on. But anyway, thanks for watching my review of There's Something About Mary, and if you like this, check out some of these other movies and what have you. If you like, check out my review of Splash in the upper left-hand corner, or go to the upper right-hand corner for my review of real twisted romance flick, but it's more of a dark comedy with screwball elements. Love Stinks, which I did earlier this month. Or if you'd like more Matt Dillon, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my recent review of Wild Things. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.